Hello, welcome to Holiday Week at Adobe Live. My name is Ellie,
I'm Arabella.
and we are Weekend Creative. We're an art director and photographer team in San Jose. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my one of my tabs started playing. I have the Behance chat up, and then it started making noise in my ears. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but anyway, thank you so much for joining us, and so excited to get into some fun holiday content. We're going to be making a fun holiday pattern and working in Photoshop, generating some fun things, and also playing around with some HDR toning presets. So, Arabella, do you want to share a little bit about what we do, who we are, and then we can just dive right in?
Yes, absolutely. So, as Ellie mentioned, we're Weekend Creative. This is our homepage. I was like, oh, let me bring this up real quick. We always forget to do this, but
Yeah.
we create, commercial imagery and stop motion for brands, and we obviously love color and a lot of punch. And so, I'm excited for today's stream because I'm going to be showing you how we kind of get that look into
Yes.
our photos. But yeah, this is just a little bit of our work. We're not afraid of a challenge. We like food and beverage. We like, skincare. We like, all kinds of things. So we are fond of just having fun, really, on every shoot that we work on, whether it's personal or for a client. So yeah, so this is us. And obviously, a big part of what we do is also education. So we have our photography resources, which is our Saturday school. So tools to make your weekdays easier. So feel free to check that out if you're interested in education for, commercial product photography. But yeah, let's just dive into what we're going to be working on. So I have some photos that we took so long ago. I think this was, I don't know, early this year, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was March, maybe March or so
Yeah.
yeah, February,
So
March.
we decided to take some like fun, hostess, products and just give them like a fancy look. And there's actually we photographed these little donuts, and we wanted to just make a fun little holiday pattern with these donuts. And
Yes.
so yeah, so let's just get right into it. If we have some time, I'll kind of go into this, but for now, let's just have fun and make a little pattern. So first I start off in Lightroom Classic, of course. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. Ellie
Yes.
will relay them to me, and we're open books and we love sharing anything and everything. So if you're like, please stop, wait, what did you just do? Like I talk really fast, so
Yes, and we have people joining. We have Cody in the chat, Oliver, Umacorn, Esteban,
oh yay!
so many people. Robert, Megan, of course. Hi,
So many
Megan.
familiar names.
Yes, thank you guys for joining. And like Arabella said, please feel free to drop questions in the chat, say hello. Also, we can just chat about our favorite holiday
Oh my
treats.
God, yes,
We
yes.
love we love talking about food, so
I know that's a big theme around here. I mean, the weekends do involve food, so
yes, that is true.
and treats,
Yes.
So cool. Okay, so I just kind of have a couple images here. So this is kind of like straight out of the camera, which we can tell is not the right colors, which is why we usually take a photo where we have like a gray card, or maybe like if you have like something fancier like the spider, right? Color
Yeah.
checker, you can kind of throw it in and be able to just take your little eyedropper tool in the basic panel in Lightroom Classic or Lightroom, and you can just click on that gray card and it'll auto correct. Because this is a big part of the image, it already knows, the colors, and it did it automatically. But I go down here just to also fix my lens correction, so make sure these two are checked off. And then I can just hit Command Copy to copy these settings. Just I'm fine with everything that's checked off. Typically, if I'm doing like some kind of GIF or something, I like to remove, transform or crop. I don't want to kind of affect any of those things, but everything else is fine. So let's go ahead and paste it onto the other one, and we'll see like exactly that's the color we should be we should
Yeah.
have already. So striking.
It makes a big difference.
It really does, honestly. Cool. So we can make a few adjustments in here before we take it over into Photoshop. Something I like to do is I like to bring up the shadows a little bit. I do like to add just like a little bit of contrast so that the background is kind of fun. No, I think we got a good exposure there, honestly. Yay us for getting it right in camera. Maybe we'll want to bring down the whites a little bit just to get some of that detail. But actually, before I do that, sometimes I'll use our masking tool in Lightroom Classic just to kind of affect only what I want, right? Let's say there was
Yeah.
other white things in the scene that I didn't want to affect,
Mm-hmm.
then I can just simply do a mask. I like to do objects, and then I can just select that, and it'll know to select that exact donut, which is great. And then now I can only adjust what I've masked, which is awesome. So it's like
Yeah.
kind of having a little bit of Photoshop in Lightroom, which is great.
Yes, for sure.
Cool. So I
Love
think
that
we're good with
control.
that. Exactly. Okay, I think I'm ready to go into Photoshop. So let's go ahead and edit in Adobe Photoshop 2024. So I already have the program open, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to get up. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. It's so fun already. I'm excited to see what this pattern is going to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and duplicate this and see if there's anything that we want to fix, right? So we can just kind of go in and use some of our tools. I love using the remove tool. I love
Mm-hmm.
using Gen Fill as well to kind of fix certain things. And I'm noticing right now I haven't updated my Photoshop on my iMac yet because I do not see the remove tool that has the turn on or turn off generative AI or auto, but
Oh,
that's available.
yes,
Just so you know, I actually like turning it off because sometimes it takes a really long time. Right now, it's
sure.
like I
Yeah.
think they're still working out the kinks.
Yeah.
So, things are happening, but
I'm sure it will
it
get
works like a
better.
charm. It will get better. It's great. But this is kind of what we're used to if you haven't made the update. But look how easy that was. We can just make these little adjustments, just kind of fixing the edges here.
Yeah, amazing.
I know. Look at that. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't get super perfect, but that's okay. And then sometimes I'll even use like the Gen Fill just to kind of clean things up. And I'm using my selection tool here just to get that little edge there. And here we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I like that first one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So easy. Look at that.
So easy. Okay, and something to note too is that you have to merge down your generative fills if you're going to continue working. This is obviously make sure that you're ready to move on because obviously you can't do anything on top of
Yeah.
that. So definitely having to merge down is important. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think the next thing that I want to do is maybe I want to kind of clean up this background, right? So right now we can tell that our light source came from this bottom right corner because we can tell that our shadows is doing this thing, right? So let's clean that up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do an object selection tool. I love, love, love this tool. And by the way, you guys, if you haven't figured this out, I figured this out earlier this year, and I'm really annoyed that I didn't figure out sooner. If like if your mode is set at rectangle, you can use the lasso tool as well to get even more specific, right? So if we're using rectangle, you're kind of just um, tied to like whatever, square or rectangle selection you want to make. But let's say you have a
Yeah.
really interesting shape, like a flower or something that's a little bit more, whatever, then you can like get really specific and select the thing, right? Obviously not that, but point is you can use a lasso tool if there's like an intricate shape and it's just way more awesome because then yeah, if you have like different things going on in your image, then it's more difficult to select if you're just using the rectangle.
Yeah, that
Anyway,
makes
this
sense.
works great for this. And I also want to actually go, now I'm going to change to lasso tool and I have the add to selection here because I want to include the shadow as well. And there we go. Perfect. And if we just zoom in a little bit more, we might need to grab a few extra pieces here. But there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and select and mask. And I'm going to increase the radius there. And then I like to use my refine edge brush tool here just to kind of fix these edges. And so it gets, oh, and I need to ignore that. Okay, beautiful. So this basically just kind of refines the edge, literally as the the name of the tool says. And there we go. Perfect. So that looks good. Now that's like a more realistic shadow. Okay, so I'm gonna hit OK. So now we've got our selection, right? So now I'm gonna save that selection because I'm not ready yet to create our pattern yet because we're gonna do some gen fill stuff. So let's go ahead. I love doing this as well, you guys. If you have to do a lot of selections, but then you're like, oh my gosh, you selected something, and then you
Yeah.
realize you forgot to do something, and you need to like unclick or deselect, then saving your selection is like the best way to do it.
Yes, amazing.
Yeah,
Makes
and
life so much easier.
so much easier. And then give it a name. This is donut with shadow, and then now we're good to go. Beautiful. Okay. So now for the fun part, let's think of some things that are holiday themed that would be really, really
Yes.
fun. So and things that can kind of like fit in this general like,
Right.
kind of circle here. So if we
Yeah.
take our little, gosh, what is it called? Our elliptical marquee tool. So I'm just kind of making a little circle around our little donut because I want the items that we're gonna make into a pattern to be kind of in that general size.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go over here and just generate fill something that's simpler, or to the side that's in that
Yeah,
same size.
yeah.
So
Maybe like an ornament or
definitely
something.
an
Yeah.
ornament. I feel like a green ornament to like
Yes.
stand out against the
Yes.
red would be so cute. So let's go ahead and do green ornament. We're not giving it too much detail, but we'll just see what kind of comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, you guys, before I even
Oh.
it actually did it. Okay,
Oh.
interesting. So the thing that I meant to do was to add with shadow, so that I want it to like
Yes, so it looks like it's
recognize
in the same lighting. Yeah.
exactly. That
Yeah.
first one actually did wasn't too bad.
Uh-huh.
But, oh,
Oh.
interesting. You know what? I need to start over, you guys. This is scaring me. I'm dead.
You never
Okay.
know what you're gonna get.
You're never gonna know. Okay. Green ornament with shadow. I love how it's always like before the stream that you practice things and you're like, oh, this actually
It's
worked
like
out
perfect.
perfect. I know. Okay,
I
we're not
wonder,
getting.
do you need to say Christmas or like Christmas tree ornament or
Ooh,
like
green. Maybe like a
sphere,
green.
round, something like give it more
Yes.
descriptors?
Yes. Let's give it. So there we
Becca says
go.
the ring was kind of cool though.
The ring was kind of cool.
Hi, Penny Doodles. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, now we're getting real weird. Okay,
No?
let's try
Okay,
that again.
maybe we drop the ornament idea
Maybe we drop the
after this one
ornament.
if it's like not working.
Jesus. Maybe I should have saved some of those other ones from before.
Also,
Okay.
wait, is it because you're on the clean layer and not on the background?
No, it should be the
No, it
same
should
because
still
it's
do
the
it.
same.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because I did it
Or
yesterday, so I'm
holiday.
like,
Sean says you could do like holiday ornament and
ooh,
maybe that would
let's do that.
it would then realize what you're trying to do.
Yes.
You like learn
Green.
how bad of a communicator you are sometimes, like
Oh
trying
my
to
God.
generate stuff.
That is such a good point.
I all the time I'm like,
There we
oh, I
go.
do not communicate very well.
Ooh, I like this
That
one.
one's cute. A
That
little
one's cute.
snowflake.
Yeah,
I
this
love
is
how it did
funny
a
because it
green donut.
green donut. Let me do one more and see if I do like this one actually.
I kind
That's
of like
really
the
cute.
other snowflake too.
You do?
They're
Oh,
oh, that's
that's
cute.
pretty. Actually, yeah, this one is
Like that
pretty.
one's kind of that's pretty.
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, should we go with that or should we go with this one? I just like that the shadow you can see
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
green,
do
but
it.
well, I don't know. What does everybody think? Let's leave that for now. We can always go back
We
to
can
it.
always go back to it. Yeah.
We can always
Let
go
us
back to
know.
it.
Let us
I'm
know your
gonna
vote.
like make it a little bit bigger to kind of like fill the size. Okay, beautiful. So let's go ahead.
And Penny says that's true. AI prompts do humble our communication skills every so often.
Literally.
Maybe like a
Okay.
little wreath or
Ooh,
a
or like
Christmas cookie.
a Christmas cookie. Let's do a gingerbread cookie. Gingerbread cookie with shadow. Okay. Let's
Okay.
You guys pray for me. Maybe it's because I haven't updated my Photoshop. It's being like,
Honestly, it could be. Oh,
oh,
wait. What?
you guys,
What's happening?
I have to. Oh, this one's kind
Okay.
of cute.
I want
Oh, maybe like
more. I want
gingerbread.
like maybe
Yeah.
with like
Maybe need to put gingerbread man cookie.
y- yeah.
I'm
Try
scared
it.
because I need it to be like an actual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, cause like,
Oh,
oh,
you guys, I'm so dead. I I have no words.
Because I want it to be more like with like the white like detail, not like just
Yes.
plain white frosting. But I
Yes.
don't know how to tell it that.
I know. And you know what? Maybe that's my bad, you guys, for not updating my Photoshop. It probably would be a better. I have to confess, this is my first time streaming on my new iMac. Hey. So, I normally use my laptop, and that's what I use like when I go to work, when I go to our office at Ellie's house. So, my apologies, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna make something cute.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Okay, how about we do
What about a little
instead?
wreath
Yes, let's do a wreath instead.
or like a holly leaf with like holly berries, you know? That'd be
Ooh,
cute.
yes, that's cute. Okay, let me just do one more and see if it'll do a holiday Christmas cookie.
Okay.
At least we have these other options too. I could always like describe like a specific type of frosting too.
Penny says it's more
Woo!
realistic when there's a struggle going on. And
Okay, wait.
it's really fun.
This is kind of cute.
It's
I'm
cute.
I'm not mad at this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why is it so
let's
tiny?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I kind of also like this one.
A little snowman face.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, Sean says the new model in Photoshop 2025 is better, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
true. It's
It's
true.
so true. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Okay. So let's do that one for now. Okay. Let's do a
Perfect.
little wreath. Okay, what did you say? It was like wreath with
Well, I was thinking like either a little wreath or you could do like a holly leaf with berries.
Oh, okay. A holly leaf. Do you spell that like a Holly?
Holly. Yeah. Yeah.
Holly leaf with berries and shadow. Okay. Hopefully, I'm scared.
See what happens. Oh, why? It's putting it onto a cookie.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, but like, are you sure it's not because you have that layer selected? You know what I mean? Like it's pulling from that layer versus
No,
like pulling from, okay. Because it shouldn't
no,
do it on a cookie. Like it should think that you're
no.
doing
I
it.
know. I know. I think it might be my poor Photoshop that is not
Okay.
updated. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let's try a wreath because I feel like that's a little bit more specific. Okay, wreath with shadow or holiday wreath.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that and let's see what happens. Hopefully, oh, oh,
Okay, just try doing it selecting the other layer and just see like, because I
selecting
just
the other layer.
like, because right now the layer you're selected is the layer with like, go click on like the background layer and then just,
Yeah, here, let me try it.
you know what I mean? Like, I just
Yeah,
wonder if that maybe like I think it's
maybe it's
pulling from
thinking,
that instead of
uh-huh.
like, I
I
think.
I have not I've not had that problem because I can just build on top of
Yeah,
things.
yeah. No, for sure. I know I have too, but I'm just wondering if maybe it's like, I don't know, like
Maybe.
why I'm trying to think of like why it
No,
would
I think
be
it's just my
thinking that you're
Photoshop.
doing a cookie.
Yeah, see? I just
Yeah.
did it without.
Hmm. That's
Oh,
so weird.
I know. Okay. Let me see. I wonder, you guys. We might just update my Photoshop in 2.5
In real
seconds
time.
in real time.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. I think I can do my creative cloud. There we go. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay. You guys, so this
So
is what you need to
if
do.
you guys need to know how to
If you
update your
guys need to
Photoshop.
know how to update
Yeah,
your
Becca
Photoshop.
says do you have to merge down the other layers first? Because it's obviously pulling from that
Oh, you know
cookie.
what? It's because I do have it downloaded. It just wanted it to update or it
Okay.
wanted to go. There we go. See, I was like, why wasn't the old splash screen? Beautiful. You guys, we made it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and just close that other one and we'll just start fresh because it'll work so much faster.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
beautiful. Thank you guys for, rocking with us given all of our troubles. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see. So I have another application.
Maybe
Beautiful.
start with like not the cookie this time or something. I don't know. Because then I feel like then once you did a cookie, then it thought everything was a cookie.
No, I think it's just Photoshop. It
Okay.
just needed to be the new one. So let's go ahead and just clean that up really quickly. We know what to do now. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so see, there we go. Now we have the modes. Perfect. Okay, great. I'm gonna actually turn it off just because I want it to work a little quicker. There we
Perfect.
go. Beautiful. Look at that. Awesome. Oh my gosh, so much better, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do that same thing again, just to kind of fix that little edge there. And I think we're good. Beautiful. Is that a little hair that I see on that donut, or is that a crack?
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and merge that down. I'm gonna just fix that because I'm like, it's gonna bother me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you know what to do. We're just doing a little, selection here. Beautiful. And then we can add the shadow as well. And amazing. So let's go ahead and select and mask. Perfect. Increase that radius. Use that refine edge brush tool.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Love it. Oh, so good. Okay. Save that selection. I feel it, is this deja vu? Okay, amazing. There we go. Now we're good to go. Let's use our elliptical marquee tool. Now we're gonna get
Okay.
way better results, let me tell
Let's
you.
see what happens. Photoshop, get it together.
Photoshop, get it together.
No more excuses.
No more excuses. And then you can blame me if it doesn't work after that.
Wait, what did you put? I didn't see.
I think I put green ornament with shadow. Oh wait, I
Oh,
didn't put the shadow, but we can do it after. Ooh, okay. Ooh, there
better.
we go.
Getting
Yes,
better.
better. Getting
Yes.
so much better, you guys. Okay, we need that shadow to be way more like,
Sharp.
sharp.
Crispy.
So hopefully with the shadow, with shadow, it will like do more of what I want. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, I like this one so far. Kind of needs to be a little bit greener. Um, let's see. Let's do another one just to see if we can get a better option. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Okay, what are we
Cute.
thinking?
I like,
Yeah. I like this one, but maybe just like the
I
green
wish
needs
it
to be
was more,
greener,
yeah, yeah.
which we can do. So if we just do like a little hue saturation moment, we can clip that mask. And then let's go ahead and go into the greens. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? It's not going to be greens. It's going to be yellows. So let's go there. Let's increase. There we go. Don't worry about the edge. It's gonna, yeah, we're gonna select anyway. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah, I think that looks really
Yeah.
good.
Oh my
Much
gosh, so much
better.
better. So
Much
much
better.
better. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and just, oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. There we go. Wait, what did I do? Why is it being weird? Why are all the things happening today? Okay, let's see. Are you guys seeing this? Am I tripping out? Okay.
Penny says Photoshop is ready for Christmas break.
You know what? I think so because what is
It's like,
happening?
I've been working hard. Becca says I think you toggled a color mode
Yeah,
somehow.
right? I somehow toggled. What even
You're
happened?
oh, you're in CMYK now.
Thank you
I
guys.
didn't see what you did. No, you're
No,
in
I'm in RGB.
RGB.
Yeah. I have no idea what I just did. You guys, what a day.
Well, we can keep going and make a
We
pattern
can
even
keep
if
going
the
and
colors
make
are
it
a little off, that's
that,
okay.
it is what it is. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know why I just did that. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll just keep moving on. Okay. So let's go ahead and make that a little bit bigger. Oh, There we go. I don't know what I did, but it worked.
Okay, that's so weird. Yeah.
I know. Ah,
Uh,
okay, beautiful.
yeah, your file name says CMYK. That's so, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. No, it usually that usually says it like that
Even
on
if you're
here.
in RGB though, that why would it say that?
Yeah.
Huh,
I don't know. But I think what I did was like
that's
in
weird.
selecting
Yeah.
this and like I must have hit something. So anyway, you guys, to this day, sometimes you'll hit a random key and then you'll be like, what did I just do?
Oh
I need
my
to go
gosh.
back.
I always do that with the weird the like grid thing in Illustrator. If you
Oh
guys have
my
ever hit that,
gosh.
you know what I'm talking about. And I can never get out of it. I always have to Google how to get out of it. And it like takes over your whole art, like your whole screen. And it's
Oh,
like, okay.
I know.
I never
Jeez.
want it. And it always just like
It just
shows up.
happens. Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so I just did a gingerbread
Uh,
cookie. Let's see if that
oh,
oh, there we go.
so
See,
cute.
so cute. Oh,
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 I
wait,
like
I
that
kind of like
one.
this
That's,
one.
yes,
I think this is it.
that's it.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Yes, the perspective grid, Penny. That's what it is. And it's so annoying.
Ugh, it
I'm
happens to the
sure
best of
some people
us.
use it and it's a great tool, but
Yes, but it's when you don't want it, it's like really annoying.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that there, and then I'm gonna do it top. So I think when I made that gingerbread, there we go. Okay,
Yes, Sean
perfect.
says the X to close it is so small in Illustrator. It is. It's so tiny. Um,
There we go. I'm gonna release that clipping mask, making sure that just that one is affected. Perfect. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So let's go ahead and do one more. Or yeah,
a little
let's
wreath.
see. A little wreath. Or do we want to do, well, I guess that is kind of like a little what do you call it?
Holly
A
leaf.
oh yeah, the holly leaf
Could try it.
with berries, right?
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Okay, perfect. And then a wreath. Let's try a wreath too. That'd be
Okay.
kind of cute. Okay, let's see. Oh, oh, that's kind of
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
This, I feel like the shadow's not as like
The
dark
shape
as
of it is kind of
the
weird too.
shape
I
of
like
it.
that. That one's
Yeah,
cute.
this one's kind of cute. I can always like
The
make
shadow is
that
kind
shadow
of
not. It's
a
kind of,
lot.
I know. I
Kind of
kind of feel
intense.
like it was, I feel like it would be nicer if it was a little bit more
I
round, not
know.
as like
Maybe
vertical.
a wreath would be better.
Yeah, maybe. Let's just see what this comes up and then we can, oh, that's, oh wait, this one's kind of cute.
I feel like the shadow is just too
I
much.
know. Okay, let's do a wreath.
Yeah.
Holiday wreath with shadow. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. And then, yeah, I think that'll be good. We can kind of make a little pattern out of these.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
so
Penny says, what about a
cute.
jingle bell? That's such a cute idea.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Wait, this is so cute. I'm into this one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
The shadow's perfect
The
too.
snowy.
Okay, should I put jingle bell or jingle bells?
Mm, I don't
Maybe just
know.
one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Um, let's see.
Oh,
Ooh,
the
wait.
mini wreath is adorable. I know. Oh,
Oh
that's
my
kind of
gosh, that's
cute.
super cute. Okay, let's try one more because I kind of want to see if we can get a
Yeah.
better one. I want the shadow to make sure that it's still going to the left, but quite not as
Right.
dramatic.
It's really into the shadows right now.
It's
It's like,
very into the shadows.
oh, I
Oh,
like
that's
that.
cute. Oh my gosh,
That's cute
that's
too.
really cute. Should we do this one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Very cute.
perfect. Very cute. Okay, so I'm gonna just duplicate this hue saturation because I think when I made the gingerbread cookie, it was underneath that little
Oh,
um
sure.
so it like needs to be like the right color, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think that's really good. So let's go ahead. So there's a couple little things that we could kind of like fix. Maybe we do want or we like make this shadow quite not as crazy,
A little bit lighter.
A little
Yeah.
bit lighter like the rest of them.
Yeah.
So maybe we just need to like do a, let's see, maybe a little adjustment layer. But maybe we, let's see. Oops. Okay. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a little selection again, do a little object selection, and I'm just going to select the green. There we go. Perfect. So now I'm going to go into my hue saturation. I'm going to delete that layer mask, and then I'm going to apply that so the green is only affected to that. And then now I can also start messing with the shadow as well. And what I can do as well, okay. Yeah, that should be fine. A little bit better. We can
Yeah.
kind of fix that, the orange thing.
Right.
But okay, beautiful. So I feel like that looks really good. So we can just, let me do the wreath a little bit bigger. Oh my God, I did it again.
Becca said, I think you hit Command Y because it's the shortcut that toggles to preview a color mode.
Oh yeah, weird. Okay, I think this is the right color. I'm
Okay.
like, why is that happening? Oh, good call, because I did not know that. Okay, so let's see, where are we at? I think, well, this is kind of more realistic, but I don't like that
Yeah.
shadow. So I think what we'll do is what we can do is just
Can you just
do
remove the part
that.
of the like where that circle is? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can just like paint lighter. There we go. There we go. Just for that. Perfect. Okay, we can work with that. So let's go into the wreath real quick. I think that just needs to be like a tiny bit bigger. And even the green one can go a little bit bigger as well. Oops. Let me make sure all these are selected. Okay, perfect. Okay, amazing. So here are all our Gen Fill. Let's just keep that in a folder. And I'm going to copy, merge, and paste all of them here, right? So now we've got all of our pattern items. So now we just need to do a quick little object selection tool. Beautiful. Let me include the shadow as well and do a little select and mask. Up that radius, press OK, and now that should be on its own layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a fill layer, solid color, to kind of fix that background. And I'm going to press OK. That's not the color I want, but I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to select a red from underneath here. So now here we are. Very
Perfect. Look at
clean,
that.
perfect, looking good. So I'm going to turn that off so that we can continue selecting all of our items. So we already did have our saved selection with our shadow, which is great. Done with shadow, can bring that up. And now I can just Command J to have it on its own. So I'm going to call that wreath, donut, and then we'll just keep it moving. Okay. Yay. Love it. Select and mask. Increase that radius there. Command J. That's the only part that gets kind of like repetitive and like tedious.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
making sure that everything's on its own, layer to make it easier to make your pattern. Okay, so let's go ahead back to our pattern items, select that. Looks so cute. Making sure we got everything selected. Perfect. Okay. And it's like that easy, which is so nice. I
Amazing.
love the adding to selection. I feel like it
Yes.
just makes things so much easier. Okay, beautiful. Oh, and I forgot to add that little bit right there. And sometimes it won't get it perfectly, so you just kind of have to go in with a little manual moment. Okay, Beautiful. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Done. Command J. There is our cookie. And then lastly, our cute
Little bell.
little bell. I kind of do want this shadow to be a little bit darker. So I'm just going to go ahead and like use a little burn tool on that directly on that pattern shot. And I can just kind of paint to darken it a little bit. That already looks so much better. Yeah, I'm not too worried about getting the edges since I'm going to just be selecting it.
It did such a nice reflection inside the bell.
I know. I was like, wow.
Good job,
Yeah.
Photoshop.
So there we go. Kind of burned it. Now it looks a little bit more in line with everything else. I know. Good job, Photoshop. And thank you for the updated version that I forgot to use. Okay, amazing. And if you guys are just joining us now, we're just showing you how to make a fun little holiday pattern in Photoshop. And it's just looking good. We use GenFill to kind of generate all these like cute little holiday items. Okay, perfect. And now if I turn this on, all good to go. And I might actually make that red a little bit deeper. That's cute. Ooh, like that, maybe. That is so fun. Oh my gosh.
I love
I'm
it.
obsessed.
This is so sweet.
Love it. Okay, so now here's the part where it gets fun. So we have our donut that's kind of in the middle. I kind of like to place them all the way that they're like how they're layered. It just makes it easier.
Yes.
Okay, donuts in the middle, then ornament, then wreath. Okay, so now we can just, there we go. Perfect. Oops. Okay, so now let's just kind of place them all where they should be. Make sure that they're like kind of in line. There we go. And I kind of like to eyeball it. I don't like to be too perfect, but you know, just enough.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Okay, amazing. And then I am just going to duplicate that jingle bell, place it over here to kind of continue it, you know? I feel like that looks good.
I feel like it should be a
Maybe
little
higher?
higher,
Yeah,
maybe.
right?
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I know. Sometimes my eyes deceive me,
I
so you know, you
know.
gotta tell me. Okay, and then we'll do a little cookie. We'll duplicate that. Okay,
Yeah.
amazing. And I'm
Good.
gonna bring those down underneath the wreath because it's kind of going that way. And then the wreath, I'm gonna duplicate that to kind of go over here. Should this be more down then? I feel like.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe. Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit to kind of figure it out, but we're getting there.
It looks so cute. I love it.
I love it so much. Okay, and the reason that I'm doing this all on one line to kind of get going is so that all I have to do is just copy paste
Yes.
all that and like move
Yes.
it around.
Way easier. Yeah.
Way easier. Okay,
Oh,
amazing.
so much easier to do this in Photoshop too than in person. We
Oh my
have
gosh.
tried. We've done it before
Yeah,
in
we
camera
have.
and like it takes so long. It's yeah.
Okay, so I just kind of grouped those together and I put them, and I put them in a pattern. And I'm gonna select all of that. There we go. I can also link the layers as well, and that should kind of help move them as well. Let me double check. Oops. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So then what we can do is do something like that. That's so cute.
Aww.
Oh my gosh. Or we can like, yeah, no, I think this is good. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe like this way.
Yeah.
That's so cute. And obviously we can kind of like go around and fix certain things as well.
I know the bell is just kind of getting in the way.
That bell.
I know.
It's got like just a little bit of a weird shape to it.
Yeah. It's so cute though.
It's so cute. Okay. And then what goes after the cookie? Another donut. So then we can, oops, bring that over there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, how cute.
So fun.
Okay, one tip, pro tip, when you're doing patterns like these and you have to move individual items, make sure obviously not that they're not linked together because otherwise
Yeah,
they'll get moved together. But you could do command and then select the item and it'll take you to that exact layer. So like if I wanted to move this, I can just click that and then it'll like select
amazing.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it makes it really easy when you're first like kind of tweaking the pattern.
Yeah, you don't have to click through all of the
Yeah,
layers. Like, where is this one
exactly.
specific object?
Oh, that's so cute.
Cute.
Okay, amazing. And then there we go. So now we can just copy that and I can like link them again just for the sake of moving it around. And there we go. Oops. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yay. Okay, that's so cute.
That's very sweet.
I know. And honestly, like we probably don't even need to do all the way through unless like let's say you were doing like a
Right.
header or something, like that's fun. But like we can also just crop this to like maybe say like what we're gonna be. Also make sure to uncheck delete crop pixels. So I'm gonna do like a 4 by 5 because I think we don't need it to be like quite as,
Yes.
quite as much. I think that's really cute. Maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so
What a
precious.
cute little social post.
I know.
It's
Oh my
really
gosh.
cute.
That is so precious. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that one more time. Oops. Why did I keep doing that? Oh, there we
Penny
go.
says that's really neat.
Yay.
So fun.
Okay, I see what's happening. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, why is it doing that? Okay. Sometimes, sometimes. Okay. I love that Photoshop wants to give me all the trouble today. Maybe it's because I have them all in like a group, probably. Let me
Yeah.
see. I know I don't usually put them all in a group until after the fact, but I was like, let me be organized for the stream.
Organization backfired.
I know, right? Okay. Well, let me just go ahead and select that. Okay. Perfect.
You have about 12-ish minutes
Oh my
left,
gosh,
by
how
the
did that
way.
happen?
I know, isn't that crazy?
You know what? It might also be because I only have there we go. Okay. Cute. It's because like because we used like such a large size, I might be like moving it around and it might
Mm,
be somewhere else.
sure.
Okay, so there we go. So let's see. You can do copy these. There we go. Okay, that's so
Yeah, perfect.
cute. Maybe even like that one.
Yeah, cute.
And then let's see.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe like here,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Or
Go a little higher, maybe.
yeah. Which one should I use though?
I think that like where it's the cookie and the donut, but like a little,
Yeah,
yeah,
a little
a little
over.
higher so the cookie's not hitting the ornament, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute. That looks great.
Okay. Beautiful. We did it. Okay, that's so cute. I love that. Okay. So let's go ahead and just bring all these together. I don't think I actually needed these because they were just that one that I copied. Okay. So now what I can do, I definitely want to use our HDR toning presets that we have that we're giving away for this
Yes.
stream. So definitely make sure to get those.
I
So
just
let's go
put the
ahead.
link into
Oh,
the
beautiful.
chat. So you guys should be able to access them there. If for some reason you're not able to access that, you can access them by signing up for our email newsletter and you can get them that way as well,
Amazing. I'm just
if
gonna
there's any
like
issue.
darken this shadow back a little bit just so it kind of goes with the rest. Beautiful. Oh, so cute.
Oh,
Okay.
and Cody dropped them into the chat too. Thank you, Cody.
Yay. Okay. So this is our merged copy. That is adorable. Okay, so now let's make this a little bit just like extra and fun. So we've been playing around with these like HDR toning adjustments, which are just in your image adjustments and HDR toning section in Photoshop. So normally, with HDR toning, I think everybody knows it's kind of like to get that like HDR look. And a lot of people use it in like, interior design and
Hmm.
architecture and kind of just give it that like all that detail. And we like using it just to kind of like add effects to our images, not necessarily in the traditional way, but we like to have fun with it. But essentially, just so that you guys know, you head on over to HDR toning. And oh, actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and just copy our entire image. So we're going to do a merge copy, which is a Command Shift C. You can also do edit, copy, merge. And then we're gonna go over to new, and you should have the clipboard available because you just copied. And then all you have to do is just paste it. That looks awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and merge it down. So you can just do a Command Shift E to just merge it all together. And then that should be good to go. Okay. So to install the presets, super easy. Just head on over to the HDR toning section. It's gonna bring that up since it's already flattened out.
Hmm.
It usually asks you if you have multiple layers if you want to
You
flatten
want
it,
to
right? This
flatten.
is the
Yeah.
point of putting it on a new layer so that you're not also destroying all your
Right.
work. But to download them, all you have to do is just do load preset, and you go ahead and go find the toning presets, and then you just add them. You have to add one by one, but we have the oomph and the grit. Oomph
So
is
fun.
kind of like our, just adding that extra punch, whereas the grit is more about like the texture. So we like to use both in combination and just use our blending modes, but that's how you install them. Oh, and actually I don't even think I have them in here, so let's load them real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the oomph. Amazing. So now it should be available for you there. And then let's load the grit. Beautiful. Yeah, there you go. So here's the oomph. Already adds like so much extra,
So
like
much.
so
Yeah.
much. It's like almost like too much right now, which is fine. But we're gonna, use some blending modes to sort of, make that a little less crazy, but still giving that punch. So that now we just copy that and paste it into our layer here. I'm going to call it the oomph. Beautiful. And then you can just kind of go down and see like what calls your name. We kind of like to stay in the like overlay, soft light, hard light
Hmm.
section for the oomph at least. Um, but I mean, you could really get crazy with it, right? Like, and play around with the opacity and the fill to kind of get your own custom effect. But I mean, I kind of like the hard light.
Yeah. Looks
Maybe
good.
just like
Bring it down a
40%,
little bit.
bring it down. Yeah, look how fun that made it look. Like
Yeah.
way more graphical, way more like
Yes.
just punchy. And I love that it made it like even more red, which is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
So
It really
beautiful.
brightened it.
So now we go back to that new, that extra layer or that extra file that we made for HDR toning, and we just bring it back to merge visible, and we do the same thing all over again. And because we kind of like layering up these kind of effects, which is always
Mhm.
really fun. We like to think of the grit as kind of like, the high pass sharpening method on steroids. It's just kind of like way extra. And of course, if you guys want to make your own, like you totally can just, adjust these however you want.
Yeah.
And Photoshop already also gives you like a ton of options that you can play with yourself. So there's really just so much that you can do. Like, look, like what, like what is that? But it's fun, We love, that's what Photoshop is for. It's just kind of like playing around with effects and making things just more unique. So let's go ahead and copy that. And let's paste it. Looking kind of crazy.
It's kind of fun though.
It is
I don't
kind of
hate
fun. I mean,
it.
hey, you know?
You could add some really fun like red text over that and that could be pretty cool.
Right. Ooh, like maybe like a very grungy, like,
Yeah.
like Christmas flyer. Maybe it's like,
Yeah, for like a Christmas concert or something.
ooh, yes, a Christmas concert, a holiday concert, a holiday
Mm-hmm.
punk concert or something.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
techno, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can kind of play around with some of these. I like overlay, I like soft light, but we definitely need to bring that down because it doesn't need to be that insane. But maybe like 50%. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that already like kind of added a little
Oh
something. Let me
yeah.
bring that down as well, the fill. Yeah, look at that. The texture just got like way more intense, which I love. But yeah, that is pretty much our pattern, you guys. It looks awesome. But obviously, like if you wanted to animate this now, you totally have,
Yes.
you know, like we have the stems or the layers, the framework to edit
Mm-hmm.
this, right? So we've already selected things on its own. So you could always like go back, and I can even do it on top of this really too. I can kind of bring this up here. And then using just like the top layer, I can select, and here's where I do want my object selection tool, lasso tool. Oops, there we go. Awesome, like that. Increase, things like that, whatever. And basically you would just do the same exact thing again, right? Like this, but then you would kind of like make frames or make layers where things are popping up like little by little.
Yeah.
And it's that simple. And then, of course you would use your timeline tool. I know we have some other live streams where we show how we put together, an animation this way. So definitely check that out too, because it is really fun.
Yeah, and this would be
But
a really fun one to do it with for
I
sure.
know I really wanted to get it done, and maybe I could have if I didn't start out with the other Photoshop programs. But
That's
yeah, so
okay.
that's our those are our little patterns. I mean, how cute would this be actually as like a Christmas card? Like maybe you could even
Yes.
do like, you know, or actually maybe even smaller. And then like have your like own picture in the middle, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Oh, it'd be so cute. Let me see. Maybe not like that much, but or like,
Yeah, and then put like a little picture.
yeah, and like a little picture and like something like happy holidays, it'd be so cute. Oh my gosh, I love
Yeah,
it.
that'd be so cute. Yeah, endless
Yeah,
possibilities.
I
And you
know.
can swap out all the items for new items just using
Exactly.
Genfil.
Exactly. So hopefully you guys got to learn a little bit more about Genfil and got to see what the newer version looks like. So make sure to
Yes.
update or like get that new version because it's way faster and way better. And like the things that the exports or the generations come out way more
Hmm.
clean.
Yes,
Um,
for sure. Yes, and check out the link. There's the downloads to the HDR toning presets are there, and also downloads from all the holiday streams that are happening this week. This is such a fun week for Adobe Live. It's honestly
I
my favorite week
know.
of the year. There's so many fun things happening. Stick around the rest of the day because we have so much coming up that you guys definitely don't want to miss out. We have yeah, so many fun things
Oh
and
my gosh, so much
lots of
fun.
giveaways as well. So make sure you tune in for all of that and subscribe on YouTube as well so you don't miss any of our upcoming streams. And
Yay.
thank you guys so much for
Thank you
joining us.
guys.
And we hope you have a wonderful holiday season and we'll see you next year.
Woo.